Forget everything you thought you knew about boxing. Because what's about to go down between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul is chaos with a capital C. This isn't just a fight. This is the fight that makes the Kardashians' family drama look like a calm Sunday brunch. Social media is already melting, celebrities are picking sides, and fans, they're losing their minds faster than a stock market crash in 2025. Gervonta Davis, the knockout king with fists harder than concrete, versus Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer who somehow convinced the world he belongs in the ring. One punch, one jab, one over-the-top promo could tip the entire internet into madness. The trash talk alone has already broken the decibel meter. Tweets, IG posts, and TikTok rants are everywhere. And the leaks? Oh, the leaks are wild. Clips of training, shady negotiations, and whispered secrets from insiders are surfacing like the fight game just got hacked. And here's the kicker. Everyone's asking the same question. Who really has the upper hand? Is it Davis, the seasoned knockout machine, or Paul, the social media hurricane who thrives on chaos? By the time you finish watching this breakdown, you'll see angles, hidden facts, and shocking insights that make this fight feel like a Netflix thriller with gloves. Get ready. The gloves are coming off, the drama is turning up, and this fight, it's about to go nuclear. Let's set the scene. Because what's happening between Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul isn't just a boxing match. It's a full-blown spectacle that makes the WWE look like a friendly neighborhood sparring session. The tension started building months ago, with Jake Paul posting cryptic messages, calling out Davis like a reality TV villain trying to bait the hero. "I'm coming for you," he said. Sounds cute, right? Except in boxing, words carry weight. And when your opponent's fists are certified death machines, a few syllables can feel like a death threat. Gervonta Davis, meanwhile, didn't need to tweet. His record, his knockout ratio, and his reputation in the ring do all the talking. The man's power is so notorious that casual fans wince just hearing his name. But here comes Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer whose career is part social media stunt, part legitimate pugilism, and all chaos. The clash of credibility and clout has turned this into more than just a fight. It's a cultural event. Forget sportsmanship, this is theatre, and the internet is the audience on fire. The first leaks hit like a bomb. Clips of Davis shadowboxing, gloves snapping like whips, contrasted with Paul's grueling training montages, showing him trying to look like Mike Tyson's long-lost cousin. Fans dissected every frame, posture, speed, stamina. Analysts started posting Davis looks unbeatable threads, while others went full conspiracy mode. Paul's hiding some secret training hack. Memes erupted. Comparisons flew faster than punch combos. One even edited Paul into Rocky IV with Davis as Ivan Drago. It was absurd. It was brilliant. It was exactly what the internet thrives on. Then came the insiders. A few unnamed sources claimed negotiations were tense, shady, and borderline chaotic. Apparently, Davis wanted conditions Paul couldn't accept. Paul, predictably, tweeted subtweets hinting at backstage betrayal and someone's scared. The press, the fans, and even casual viewers couldn't stop speculating. Who blinked first? Was it Davis, the seasoned professional? Or Paul, the chaos agent with 1 million followers cheering for drama over victory? No one knew, and that uncertainty made everything more explosive. Social media commentary reached another level when celebrity reactions poured in. Floyd Mayweather, no stranger to media storms, weighed in with cryptic emojis, a flexed bicep, a skull, a single fire symbol. That's enough to set fan theories ablaze for weeks. Influencers began posting fake fight scenarios, predicting knockouts in rounds 1 through 12. The boxing world was vibrating like a power grid overloaded with hype. Meanwhile, back at training, whispers suggested Davis was taking this fight seriously, in a way he rarely does for celebrity bouts. Paul, on the other hand, was reportedly using psychological warfare, posting videos of himself laughing in the gym, shadowboxing to Davis's theme music, and sending cryptic messages to hype the media frenzy. It was pure madness. Imagine Game of Thrones meets the UFC, except nobody scripted it, and everyone's live streaming the chaos. Fans began arguing in comment sections like nations at war. One side argued Davis's knockout power would end Paul before the first bell. The other insisted Paul's unpredictability and sheer confidence could turn the fight into a circus with a punchline that could bankrupt egos. Every post, meme, and leaked clip added fuel to the fire, making casual observers wonder if this fight might escalate beyond the ring. Even the media couldn't handle it. Sports networks posted conflicting predictions. Davis dominates, no contest. While other outlets ran headlines like, "Paul could shock the world. Are you ready?" The debate wasn't just about skill anymore. It was about who could control the narrative, who could manipulate the hype machine, and who could survive the sheer psychological warfare happening online before even stepping foot in the ring. And speaking of psychology, let's talk about the subtweets, Instagram posts, and leaked private messages. Every week, Paul seemed to drop something designed to provoke Davis. One post included a distorted slow-motion clip of Davis training, with text overlay, "You can't hit what you can't catch." Fans dissected that endlessly. Davis's team, predictably, remained silent, which only made Paul's antics seem louder and more daring. The tension was palpable, the kind that makes the crowd hold its breath like a bomb about to detonate. Then came the epically absurd promo wars. Both fighters started appearing in high-profile interviews, dropping subtle jabs at each other. Paul called Davis overrated and scared of the spotlight, while Davis responded with calm, sharp confidence, letting his record and reputation do the talking. Paul posted a series of memes mocking Davis's height and reach. Davis's camp countered with clips of Paul's earlier defeats, editing them with dramatic sound effects. It was insane, hilarious, and irresistible to watch. And let's not forget the sponsors, because money always complicates chaos. Some brands were reportedly nervous about backing Paul due to his unpredictability. Others jumped on board, knowing that controversy sells. And in this case, the drama alone was more profitable than a championship belt. Meanwhile, betting odds fluctuated hourly, with fans trying to hedge against hype, reality, and pure internet speculation. It was a financial rollercoaster in a virtual casino. By now, the hype wasn't just about skill, power, or strategy. It was about storytelling. It was about character arcs. Gervonta Davis, the disciplined, deadly knockout artist. Jake Paul, the wild card who thrives on chaos and clicks. The fight had become a cultural chess match where every move, every post, every leaked clip could shift public perception, influence bets, and even affect the fighters' legacies. And here's the real kicker. Leaks weren't stopping. Footage of Davis sparring with unusual techniques started circulating. Paul posted videos of his speed drills edited to look cinematic. Fans and analysts went ballistic, dissecting angles, gloves, footwork, and stamina. Comment sections exploded with phrases like "Davis is unkillable" versus "Paul's mental game will crush him." Each argument got wilder, more ridiculous, and yet somehow completely captivating. Some insiders even claimed there were tension-filled negotiations backstage that escalated into heated confrontations. One unverified report suggested Davis almost walked out of the deal entirely, citing unfair conditions. Paul's team allegedly leaked a clip to prove Davis was hesitant, a move that sparked outrage online. It was a publicity storm perfectly calculated to make the fight feel like the most dramatic event of the decade. By the time the first promotional press conference rolled around, fans were ready to explode. Reporters asked pointed questions, memes were ready to go live, and the entire internet seemed glued to every second. Even casual observers couldn't help but watch. This wasn't just boxing. It was a full-blown spectacle. The kind that makes the internet forget about everything else and focus entirely on two men poised to collide in epic chaos. The build-up became relentless. Every week, a new video, leak, or quote pushed the story further. Social media was a battlefield. Boxing forums became arenas of debate, and the hype was nuclear. People weren't just asking who would win. They were asking, who will survive the drama, the psychology, and the worldwide spectacle that comes with standing in the ring opposite Jake Paul or Gervonta Davis? And that's just the beginning, because when these two finally clash, the fight itself will be just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the gloves lies weeks, months, even years of tension, rivalry, and internet-fueled chaos. The perfect storm for one of the most insane, over-the-top fight spectacles the world has ever seen. The drama didn't stop with the press conferences. Oh no, it went nuclear. Social media became a war zone, and every platform turned into a battlefield of memes, theories, and hot takes. Fans dissected every second of leaked footage. One clip of Jake Paul doing shadowboxing got remixed to look like a Rocky training montage, complete with dramatic music and fire emojis. Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis's camp released a slow-motion jab compilation that looked like something straight out of a Michael Bay action scene. The internet exploded, and people were losing their minds over every tiny detail. Celebrities jumped into the chaos like it was a free-for-all buffet. Lil Baby, who's usually reserved with his commentary, tweeted a single emoji. That's all it took. Fans immediately interpreted it as a declaration of Davis's dominance. Then came Logan Paul, Jake's brother and the ultimate hype machine. He posted a cryptic message hinting at an unseen strategy and a secret weapon in the works. The speculation went wild. People were suggesting everything from unconventional footwork to drone-assisted training videos. It was insane, hilarious, and completely believable to a public addicted to drama. Memes evolved faster than either fighter could throw a punch. One viral edit showed Paul in a WWE ring with Davis standing ominously in the background, a caption reading, "When YouTube meets real boxing." Another had Davis photoshopped as Thanos, snapping Paul out of existence. And of course, the betting markets were going insane. Odds shifted every hour, driven not by stats, but by internet hype, celebrity posts, and the sheer madness of fans collectively losing their minds. Then came insider leaks. And this is where things got truly wild. Someone claiming to be from Paul's team suggested that he had been working with a former professional coach in secret. Meanwhile, whispers from Davis's camp hinted at specialized endurance drills designed to break Paul mentally before the first bell. Whether true or fabricated, these leaks created a storm of speculation that no one could ignore. It wasn't just a fight anymore. It was a chess match played in public with millions watching every move. Social media analysts started posting detailed breakdowns. Some dissected Davis' punching angles. Others mocked Paul's stances. The commentary wasn't just passionate, it was obsessive. Fans argued over every twitch, every blink, every stance. Even casual viewers who barely knew boxing terminology were chiming in. It was chaos at its finest. The kind of cultural storm that makes this matchup more than just a sporting event. Celebrity reactions kept fueling the fire. Floyd Mayweather, never one to sit quietly, tweeted a single word: "Watch." That's all it took for speculation to spiral out of control. Could Mayweather be backing Davis? Was he trolling Paul? Nobody knew, and that uncertainty added another layer to the tension. The press picked it up, analysts debated it endlessly, and fans created entire threads trying to decode Mayweather's cryptic message. It was brilliant. Pure, unfiltered hype machine perfection. Meanwhile, the fighters themselves were in full-blown psychological warfare mode. Paul posted training videos with captions like, "Davis won't see this coming." Fans zoomed in on every second, analyzing his footwork and stance. Davis responded subtly, not with words but with action. A viral slow-motion clip of a knockout punch during sparring. The caption reading simply, "Stay ready." The contrast couldn't have been clearer. One was loud, flashy, and unpredictable. The other was composed, methodical, and deadly. Fans began theorizing about every possible angle, from the fight strategy to personal vendettas. Could Paul's social media antics throw Davis off his rhythm? Was Davis planning to end the fight in the first round to silence the critics? Every scenario was debated like it was an international crisis. The hype didn't just grow, it multiplied exponentially, fueled by leaks, celebrity posts, and the wild imagination of the internet. Then, things got even stranger. Clips allegedly showing late-night training sessions, secret sparring partners, and even bizarre psych-out tactics started surfacing online. Some claim Paul had been practicing with a former MMA fighter. Others suggested Davis was secretly working on unorthodox combinations meant to confuse the social media fighter. Whether real or fake, fans lapped it up like candy. The lines between fact, fiction, and fantasy blurred completely. And of course, the reaction videos were out of control. YouTubers and commentators began posting hour-long breakdowns, interviews, and speculative videos dissecting every moment. Some claimed Davis's height advantage could overwhelm Paul. Others argued Paul's unpredictability and massive online following could tip the scale psychologically. Every clip, every comment, every rumor made the fight feel like the biggest cultural event of the year. Then came the press drama. Questions designed to provoke, hints dropped to manipulate public perception, subtle jabs at each fighter's weaknesses. Every interaction was amplified by fans, shared across TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. The hype wasn't organic, it was engineered chaos. perfectly timed to create a storm that no one could ignore. Meanwhile, online communities went full detective mode. Reddit threads analyzed training footage, TikTok videos were slowed down frame by frame, and fans debated hand speed, footwork, and knockout potential. Some predicted a technical knockout in the early rounds. Others were convinced Paul would survive long enough to shock the world. The fan engagement alone turned this fight into a global conversation. At the same time, Paul's social media antics were a masterclass in chaos marketing. He posted cryptic snippets, mockery videos, and even started roasting Davis's past fights. Fans were eating it up, creating GIFs, memes, and parody accounts dedicated solely to building hype. Davis stayed mostly silent, letting his work speak louder than words, which only fueled speculation and added to the mythos of his power and focus. By now, the fight wasn't just about who wins in the ring. It had become a psychological battle, a meme war, a celebrity feud, and a media storm all rolled into one. Fans were obsessed, betting was insane, and everyone from casual viewers to hardcore boxing analysts was glued to every development. The tension was electric, and the world could feel it through screens, tweets, and viral clips. Even the trash talk reached legendary levels. Paul hinted at a mind-blowing strategy that nobody could anticipate. Davis dropped a cryptic post, "You better be ready." The simplicity of the message contrasted perfectly with Paul's theatrics, making it feel like a chess match with fists. Fans debated every syllable, every emoji, and every pause like it was a nuclear secret waiting to explode. And then, of course, came the fan theories. Some argued Paul's cardio would betray him. Others said Davis's power might backfire if he overcommitted. Analysts suggested the fight could end in a first-round knockout, or go the full 12, each scenario creating hours of heated discussion, viral clips, and trending hashtags. The internet had officially taken over the narrative, and the anticipation was at an all-time high. By the end of this frenzy, one thing was undeniable. This wasn't just a fight. It was a global spectacle, a media storm, a meme-fueled juggernaut that had already cemented itself as one of the most talked-about events in sports history. The gloves hadn't even touched the ring yet, but the world was already watching, analyzing, and losing their minds. The stage was set. The hype machine was fully operational, and in the background, both fighters prepared silently, knowing that when the bell rings, only one thing will truly matter: who can survive the chaos, the pressure, and the expectations, and walk out as the undisputed king of this cultural phenomenon. The countdown to fight night wasn't just ticking. It was practically screaming at the entire internet. Every post, every leak, every meme had set the stage for a showdown that felt like it could shatter the fabric of reality. Fans weren't just waiting to see punches thrown, they were waiting for cultural history to unfold in the ring. And make no mistake, this was more than a fight. This was the kind of spectacle that makes the Super Bowl halftime show look like a high school talent show. Insiders whispered about the tension backstage. Some claimed Davis was laser-focused, training like the world depended on it. Because in a way, it did. Every jab, every hook, every subtle shift of stance would be scrutinized by millions in real time. Paul, predictably, leaned into the chaos, continuing to post videos of his intense workouts, shadowboxing clips, and cryptic messages hinting at a game changer in his corner. It was psychological warfare at its peak, with fans analyzing every second like forensic investigators. The promotional buildup reached fever pitch when celebrities began weighing in. Floyd Mayweather dropped a single word: watch. That one tweet alone sent memes, theories, and speculation into overdrive. Influencers on TikTok recreated highlights, spliced with scenes from classic boxing films, turning hype into full-blown viral storytelling. Even mainstream media couldn't contain themselves. Every sports network had analysts debating, fans live tweeting, and YouTubers creating hour-long breakdowns dissecting every angle. Fans themselves became part of the story. Comment sections exploded with theories. Some claimed Davis's knockout power was unstoppable. Others argued Paul's unpredictability could literally rewrite the outcome of boxing history. Memes evolved at light speed. One viral edit placed Paul in the Matrix, dodging slow-motion punches from Davis. Another had Davis as a Marvel supervillain, looming ominously over a panicked Paul. The lines between reality and internet absurdity blurred completely. Backstage whispers added even more tension. Rumors suggested Davis had been secretly working with top-level trainers, incorporating unorthodox techniques designed to exploit Paul's weaknesses. Paul's team, never to be outdone, allegedly orchestrated a series of distractions, surprise workouts, social media taunts, and cryptic leaks intended to rattle Davis mentally. Every move, real or imagined, was dissected online like a live chess game, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. The fight card itself became part of the spectacle. Every promotional event, press conference, and weigh-in added layers to the narrative. Paul appeared larger than life, using every ounce of his social media persona to amplify the drama. Davis, calm and measured, exuded lethal focus. The contrast was cinematic. Fans compared the tension to epic showdowns in history. Muhammad Ali versus Foreman, Pacquiao versus Marquez, Tyson versus Holyfield, only with the added chaos of a modern internet-fueled frenzy. Memes and commentary continued to shape the narrative. Clips of Paul exaggerating his confidence were edited into viral GIFs. Davis's intense stare during interviews became the background of dozens of memes with captions like, "When someone underestimates your knockout power." Even betting markets fluctuated wildly, influenced as much by hype and leaks as by actual fight statistics. The spectacle had transcended boxing. It was now a global cultural phenomenon. Then, the fight night chaos began. Fans crowded arenas. Digital platforms exploded with streams, and every moment was live tweeted, live streamed, and dissected, frame by frame. Inside the ring, the tension was palpable. One wrong move, one hesitation, and the internet would have an entirely new narrative to chew on. The psychological buildup from weeks of leaks, social media wars, and celebrity commentary culminated here. Every punch, feint, and jab carried weight far beyond the physical. As the bell rang, the drama unfolded like a thriller. Early rounds were intense, filled with feints, counters, and tactical plays. Davis's precision and power were evident. Each punch was textbook perfection with viral-level flair. Paul, unpredictable and flashy, attempted to disrupt the rhythm, creating moments that had fans holding their breath and analysts debating in real time. Every exchange felt like a meme waiting to happen, a GIF waiting to be shared, a highlight waiting to trend globally. Outside the ring, reactions were instantaneous. Social media erupted. Memes, edits, and breakdowns flooded every platform. Paul's supporters praised his tenacity. Davis's fans highlighted his precision and dominance. Even celebrities couldn't resist chiming in. Lil Baby posted a clip of Davis landing a signature punch captioned, "This is why he's the king." Logan Paul replied with a cryptic nod to Jake, fueling the frenzy further. Every second of the fight became part of the cultural conversation. As the rounds progressed, the stakes grew higher. The physical battle intertwined with the narrative chaos. Who controlled momentum, who adapted best, and who could survive both the punches and the scrutiny of millions of fans worldwide. Analysts dissected the fight like a live strategy session, comparing angles, reach, and timing. Memes continued to flow, each punch inspiring dozens of edits, and fans debated potential knockouts like political elections. By the final rounds, the psychological game was as intense as the physical one. Paul attempted a daring move, perhaps overestimating his social media-fueled confidence, while Davis methodically capitalized on every opening. The crowd was on edge, commentators were losing their minds, and every fan with a phone became an instant reporter, live streaming reactions in real time. This wasn't just a fight anymore. It was a global performance, a digital spectacle, a cultural event that blended boxing, internet drama, and celebrity warfare. Finally, when the final bell rang, the aftermath wasn't just about the scorecards. Reactions, social media narratives, and cultural implications defined the story. Davis had demonstrated power, precision, and mastery of the ring. Paul had shown audacity, showmanship, and the kind of unpredictability that fuels memes for months. The fight became a reference point for future events, a blueprint of how celebrity, internet culture, and traditional sports collide. Fans continued to analyze and debate. Clips went viral repeatedly, memes evolved into layers of commentary, and the cultural conversation was far from over. The outcome had shifted perceptions, altered reputations, and generated a level of hype that would linger for months. What started as a fight preview had evolved into an epic saga, the kind that will be dissected, joked about, and mythologized across social media for years. In the end, this wasn't just a fight. It was a high-stakes drama, a viral machine, a global spectacle that blended sport, internet culture, and celebrity performance. Every punch, every meme, every reaction became part of a narrative larger than the ring itself. And while fans would debate who technically won, one fact was undeniable. The world had witnessed something unprecedented. A battle where the gloves, the hype, and the culture collided in perfect chaos. And just like that, the gloves come off, the drama explodes, and the internet collectively loses its mind. Again, this fight wasn't just a boxing match. It was a full-blown cultural earthquake, shaking social media, celebrity feeds, and fan communities worldwide. If you thought the chaos stopped at the bell, think again. The memes, the reactions, the hot takes, they're just getting started. Now here's what you need to do. Smash that like button like it owes you money, because every click keeps you plugged into the juiciest, wildest, most insane fight stories before anyone else. Drop a comment with your hot take, your meme theory, or your prediction for the next epic showdown. We read every single one, and your opinion matters, especially when the internet is exploding this hard. And don't even think about leaving without hitting subscribe and turning on notifications. Why? Because fights, scandals, and viral moments don't wait for anyone. They hit fast, they hit hard, and only the plugged-in fans get the full front-row experience. Here at The Punch Press, we don't just deliver fight news. We dissect, exaggerate, memify, and deliver chaos straight to your screen in ways no one else dares to. So stay locked in, stay ready, and always remember, the next viral moment is coming. And you'll want to witness it live. Smash that like, drop your wildest comment, and subscribe for everything from epic knockouts to behind-the-scenes chaos. This is The Punch Press, where the punches land, the drama explodes, and the cultural hype never sleeps. Stick around, because the next fight is already brewing, and you know it's going to be even crazier.